guys, my name is Hannah and I am going to show you Canva. So, Canva has become really popular because of digital marketing and the big blow up of everyone being able to sell digital products. But I get asked a lot, how do you use Canva? What are the ins and outs? What can you do? What does it have to offer? So, this very first video, we're just going to go through. I'm going to give you kind of a baseline just to look at it. Because a lot of people, they hear Canva, but they have no idea what it actually does. So this is what your main screen looks like. I do have the pro version. I think it's 100% worth it, but if you're just starting out, your free version will probably look very similar. The only thing is that everything with this little crown up above it, you're not able to access. And that goes down to like this is a little brand thing that you can use, different fonts, things. There's things all throughout this. Um, but as you can see here, you're able to make different documents, logos, invitations. You're able to resize things, use sheets like Excel, presentations, social media. You can make different covers if you're a social media manager, like for your Instagram stories or posts, different things like that. There is a photo editor now. This is a little bit newer, but it's really nice to be able to pop your photos in here now and change them up a little bit instead of having to do it on your phone and then upload them. You can make videos. They have a printing section on here where you can even make like t-shirts or hats, things like that. They do offer you to be able to create websites. Some people get paid to create websites for companies and they do it right through here and then they send them the link. The only thing is they give you a domain, but if you want a specific domain, you generally have to pay for it. Um, but let's create something today. I just want to give you a little bit of an idea of what Canva is capable of. So let's hit create up here. So this is what pops up. They give you a bunch of templates. So if you're starting out on a project and you have no idea what you want to do, they have a million and one templates that you can scroll down through and change, edit, make it your own, make it fit your brand, things like that. So I'm just going to scroll down through and let you see a couple. Let's make a little post over here. So you hit it. A lot of times it'll pop up with a very weird, in my opinion, title at the top. So you're going to want to rename it. I personally don't speak Spanish, but this title is in Spanish. So we are just going to edit that and call it maybe our overview for today. Here we go. And this is what it looks like. So it also looks like this has a video attached to it. So let's see what, perfect. Okay, so this gives us a lot to work with. And where you're gonna wanna start is you jump over to Elements, and this is where you're gonna get your pictures, your graphics. They have sounds, they have little videos that you can put into these. So let's start out with, let's see, let's just do some flowers because that's what popped up on my thing here. And we're going to go to see all on our flowers and we'll just make a little flower post. So it's super easy. You just drag the images over. And with this rotating one, you're going to want to click frame by frame. So we'll just adjust this down here. Looks like we've still got to do that one. Okay. All right, let's see here. Perfect. Okay, so our photos are going through. And this program has a lot of layering to it. So like this image, you're gonna want to put your other images into these specific images. So that might not make a lot of sense, but I will show you here. So we've got our blue off to our left, and then our daisies off to our right. And that's how you get it to look like it's actually switching. But every part of the video is one basically an image. So you have to edit the image and then it'll do its effect and shift. I'm not going to do it all for all of them. Hopefully you got the idea from the first part, but here is your title, your text, whatever you want to do. If you want to add new text, there's this text button over here. We'll just label it, flowers for right now. I can show you how to do that. This is a different box, so we'll just get rid of that. Move this up here. You can make it as big as you want. We're just going to drag it and make it ginormous so you can see. And let's change the font. So, like I said, there's a ton of free fonts, but if you see one with a crown next to it, that is part of the pro version. Okay, here we go. So I love this. They separate the fonts into different sections. So like if you want to just like a bold display font, you just hit display, and they have them grouped into different sections here. So, all right, let's just stick with that one. We're gonna resize this so it all fits. Another thing that I love is it gives you your center lines on everything. So, if you want it to be centered with the whole picture, with the smaller picture, you can do that. The effects I absolutely love. You can make it an outline. I personally love to make things hollow. It just gives it an effect, and the images behind it show up through the lettering, which is awesome. Okay, so let's change the actual background. So what you can do is you bring your image over and double click, and not all images allow you to place them as backgrounds. This one does, so you can hit replace background. And the other image looked a little bit darker, so if your background itself is black, so we can go here, and all right, let's go to layers. So you're going to want to go to position. Okay, our background is officially black. We do need to go find that image again. And there is a quicker way to do that, but this will show you for if you make the same mistake. So replace. And so now that our background is officially black and our image is in front of that, you'll see what I mean here. You can turn your transparency down and the black shows through, but you can still see the image. So our lettering pops along with our posts, but you can still have a background image, which is amazing. Other things that you can do is you can animate for your videos. So if you've played with like Publisher before, or PowerPoint, I guess, this allows you to do a whole bunch of things. You can make it enter, exit, come down, whatever you want it to do. I love this feature because if you have certain graphics, especially if you're making a video, you can make the images move. So this allows you to set your own trail and make the wording or graphic do whatever you want it to do. So just like that, you can set the speed, you can make it more smooth, steady, so that way it looks like it's supposed to be moving instead of however your finger made it move. It's going to be a little bit bumpy with the first adjustment, but you can make it rotate, pulse. There's so many different things to do on Canva. But now if we play our video, you should be able to see the little bit of changes that we've done. Yeah, and so if you save that, I'm pretty sure this is an Instagram size, and you can set this right onto your story. So if you go over to share, they allow you to save videos through MP4 files. You would hit download. You can download the quality. Some of the qualities, I do have to say, aren't available with the pro version. You can see the little crown over here. They only specifically let you download certain things. Same with using transparent backgrounds. If you want to save an image and have no background, you do have to buy the pro version. But we're going to call that for today good. It's just a quick overview and a little taste of what Canva can give you. I could speak for days and days on everything that this program has to offer, and I will with my videos. So don't forget to like this video if you did, subscribe, and hit that reminder button so we can go through Canva together. Thanks so much. Bye.